Hello dear students, in today's class I teach you one more example on writing user-defined functions. In today's class I teach you how to write user-defined function to find length of a string. You may get this question in VTU main examination. Write a user-defined function to find length of a string. That means you have to create your own function to find length of a string. See the output first. Whenever we run the program, that program will ask you to enter a string to find its length. Let us assume the entered string is VTU. How many characters are there in this word? 3. Length of a string is 3. This output you need to get it. But condition is that you have to create the function to find its length. Then how to write a function? Already I told you in my previous classes. First what you need to do, as usual we include the header file. First you need to inform the computer, that means you need to inform the C compiler that you are writing one function called string length, or you can give other name also. You have to give 3 details: which type of value it returns, what is the function name, how many inputs you give. How many details we give to a computer or C compiler? 3 details. Which type of value it returns. Which type of value it returns? Integer type. Which type of value it takes? String type, that is character array. What is the name of a function? String length. Semicolon is must, but no need to give the here size. Just variable name, then opening square bracket and closing square bracket. This is what we call string variable. That means you are writing your own function called string length. It takes one string as input. It gives the integer value as an output. That is what the number of characters present in that string. This element is called as function declaration or function prototype. Afterwards what we do, as usual the main program starts. Void main, we need one string variable so that we can store the entered word. Then this function will return one value, no? That's why to store the number of characters we need the length variable, integer type. Enter string to find its length. Assume that the entered string is VTU. Where the VTU will be stored? In str. In the str, VTU will be stored. Then once you read a string, that will be stored in str. Then you call your function only. String length, come here. Take this VTU. Tell me the length. This function will take the VTU. It returns the number of characters present in that. How to write that one? I explained to you. No need to worry. Assume that we have given the VTU. It gives us 3. That 3 will be stored in the length. Then the length of a string is 3. This is what the main program. This is the second element. First one is function declaration. Second element is function call. You are calling a function means you write the function. As I told you already, you can write the function after the main. Then here we are writing the function. Which function we are writing? String length. Which type of value it takes? One string it takes. That is char str of nothing. Then it gives one integer value back. Already I taught you while teaching the strings how to find the length of a string. Just we take one integer variable. First time I is 0. Str of I. Str of I means str of 0. Str of 0 is not equals to null. Yeah. I plus plus. I becomes 1. Str of 1 is not equals to null. T is not equals to null. Yeah. I becomes 2. Next. Str of 2. That means str of 2 is U. U is not equals to null. Yeah. I becomes 3. Then str of 3 is not equals to null. No, equals to null. For completes. Actually there is no work for. Once the for completes, that I is having 3. That is the length of a string. Return I. That means this function returns 3. To this function, if you give the input as VTU, then this function is giving us the number of characters. This 3 will be stored in the length. That is only the main function will print on the terminal. This is very simple program to find length of a string by using a function. For this for loop, there is no work, but only the counter we are using. Even you can remove this bracket also. Even you can put the semicolon here also. Then also it works. There is no work for. For started and for completed here only. In this way also you can write it. I hope you have understood. I repeat once again slowly for you. I am writing my own function called string length. It takes one string as input. It gives the number of characters present in it. And here the main program start. This is a string variable. This is the integer type of variable. we read a string, that one we pass to this user defined function. This user defined function will give the number of characters, that one we print on monitor. Program completed. You are calling a function means that function must be there. Return type is integer, function name is string length, it takes one input till we get the null value. For works. At the end of this for, I is having the number of characters present in that string. That is what we return. This is very simple C program by using a function to find the length of a string. I hope you understood. Please, I hope you understood. Please practice on paper. Thank you.